Hey, what is going on everybody, and welcome to Fantasia. For today, we're going to be jumping into another session of Epic 7 out today. Got some RTA for you guys. So, jumping into this session here, I'm going to switch up the pre-bans once again. Why not experiment a little bit more? And by that I mean let's get rid of the only weaknesses I think that my drafts can have here. Ahmed to get rid of cleave options, and Setsuka to get rid of some annoying evasion shenanigans. I don't want to deal with any of that stuff. We're going to go with a boss Arunka here. We're going to go with Rinok right away afterwards. And, yeah, into Lady of the Scales, who we can easily ban, by the way. She is not a huge deal. When you have all these units available, right, Boss Arunka, Rinok, Lady of the Scales, if your opponent first picks Lady and you pick the other two, you can ban the Lady, and now they have to deal with both of these units, right? They banned Bellion. They have a Harsetti banned as well. They're going to go for Maid Chloe and Frieren, which is... I don't really like that. Bystander Hwayoung is not necessarily going to be amazing here, but he does mitigate a bit of damage with the Maid Chloe, right? The splash damage from the 3F on my Boss Arunka, or not 3F, sorry, Rocket Punch Gauntlet from my Boss Arunka, and Rinok's chip damage as well. So the best thing we can probably do here is to go for a seal unit. So something like Numu Luna would be pretty good. Whatchamacallit, I'm gonna go with Bystander Hwayoung, obviously. He has 2 light units. Let's just do that. I could go with Archdemon, but I think Numu Luna's probably just a little bit better here, because I can seal the maid and then we can just start nuking everybody with my other units. So it should be fine. Spirit Eye Celine into Bystander Hwayoung and stuff. You know what? Perfectly fine. I think this is fine. We can fight the first 4. He might ban Numu Luna, but what I can do is I can bring in Archdemon. I think Arcdemon's a pretty solid unit to come in here with. He has to ban, if he wants to attack any of my units in the backline, he has to ban the Boss Arunka. And in this case, I honestly don't even need to ban his Lady of the Scales, because my Boss Arunka can just ignore the damage share here. We can just nuke the Maid Chloe if we really want to, for example. And he's gonna go for a Conqueror Lilius. Ooh. Yeah, we could just ban the Conqueror Lilius at this rate. We will go for a pick onto the Archdemon. Sure, Archdemon would be pretty decent here. Ban out the Sea Lilius, right? Everybody else should be okay. We can always steal stats from either Frieren or the Spirit Eye Celine. He's gonna, yeah, he has to ban the Boss Arunka if he wants to have a chance here. We're gonna give HP imprint to these two. I think this is fine. If he decides to go ahead and try to burst down my Rinok, then Bystander Hwayoung will be able to proc there. So Lady of the Scales being in the front, okay. I am gonna go for a hit onto the Frieren. I think this is the best course of action, because this allows me to deal enough damage here, right? The Rinok should be able to come in. We won't be able to one-shot, I don't think, the Spirit Eye Celine. Oh, ooh. Yeah, no, definitely not. It's all good, though. Maybe I should have gone to the Frieren with that. It's okay. She still has 20-plus souls here. So Lady of the Scales goes, and what else is going to happen? He's going to push up the Spirit Eye Celine. Who's she going to go into? I have 2 units who can seal at this rate, and his Maid Chloe is going to go. I think this is fine. Frieren is a little bit slower, so no matter who he decides to finish off here, even if he soul burns, I don't think he will. Okay, never mind, there we go. It doesn't matter who he decides to go for, because I have 1 unit who can guarantee a seal. He's just putting up the Immortality, which is pretty good, because now Maid Chloe is either going to S1 or she's going to S3, and Numu Luna is going to strip everybody here. Let's seal everyone, and then I think Arcdemon's got this, unless he stuns. Oh, he doesn't stun. I mean, it's the resistance effect for everyone, right? So unless Maid Chloe has effectiveness, which I don't think she does, not going to do anything here. Let's go ahead and seal. And with a seal, I think we can finish off the Frieren here with the Arcdemon's dual attack. We should be able to dual attack with the Bystander Hwayoung. Yep, So just go for her here. That damage. Beautiful damage. Okay. Bop. Ooh, we don't actually finish her off. It's okay. Because if Freerun does S3 or anything here, it should proc the bystander Hua Young. Here we go. S3. Let's do a lot of damage to Art Demon, I hope. We did, you know, kill her. Not enough damage. It's alright. I don't think... Ooh, you know what? We could just go for the... Could go for Spirit Eyes Celine. Freerun's gonna come around. Yeah, I think we'll just go and kill the Spirit Eyes Celine here. Don't need to kill the Maid. Right? Maid Chloe can't revive the Spirit Eyes Celine. We're gonna extinct. There we go. Freerun's gonna go here. And I wonder who she's gonna go for. She could Soulbird into Bystander Hua Young. Yeah, she is. Okay, nice counter. There you go. Easy peasy. Easy peasy, guys. Look at that. There's just a Maid Chloe left, and guys, Bystander Hua Young, I'm telling you, she is so free. So free into so many teams. Every time I queue up, right, for the past, like, month or so, couple months especially, now that, you know, Ruel has been back, we've had, Maid Chloe back as well in the meta in terms of Reviver, Spirit Eye Celine being super popular as a pick, we have Lady of the Scales, Genesis Raw, just so many light units being introduced, even Witch of the Mirror Tenebria included. Yeah, Bystander Hua Young's legitimately just free real estate. You literally just draft her and she just stands there like her passive wasn't even procced in that fight. She did one thing, which was extinct the Celine, and that already stopped all of his revive looping, right? Such a strong unit, it's insane. Alright, anyway, my opponent bans Harseti, bans Lady of the Scales, so what I can do is I can pick Rinok, I can pick Maid Chloe as well if I really want to. Do I really want to? We'll go for Rinok. I think we can go for, I think I'll go for Aram. Let's go for Aram here. Let's give my opponent the Maid Chloe. It does not matter. Yeah, we can easily nuke that with a Bystander Hua Young. Super easily. We have a Soul Weaver with healing. We have a reset and stuff there. He's gonna go for a Zeo pick. That's fine. We can go for a Bystander Hua Young here. And what's he gonna do with a Zeo? Try to push us back, right? So we can easily come in here with a Knight of some sort for some damage mitigation. I think that would be pretty good. Who would we want though for damage mitigation here? You know what, actually, instead of damage mitigation, why don't we go for a Bellion pick? In case he's going for a Freerun, right? This way, if he goes for Freerun anyway, I know exactly who he's gonna ban. So we'll preemptively pick the Bellion. And then we can also pick either Empyrean Ilanov, who's really good at mitigating damage from Zeo, or we, oh, actually, in this case, we'll pick Fallen Cecilia. Super easy pick here to mitigate the chip damage from this Kayron. Because Bystander Hua Young can nuke this Kayron too. There's nothing stopping me from doing this. I can ban Bossarunga to reach everybody else in the back here. I think that's a pretty solid bet. He's gonna go last right across. Okay, all units that Bystander Hua Young can easily take care of. So let's go ahead and ban the Bossarunga. Doesn't matter that there's a Zeo there to handle the Rinok. He's gonna ban Rinok anyway, so Fallen Cecilia gonna be here. We're gonna have Bellion blocking my opponent's souls, which is decent. And yeah, Bystander Hua Young just doing Bystander Hua Young things. Let's see if we can actually survive this. I don't know how it's gonna go. Last Rider Crow and Kayron is gonna proc the Aram, so we're gonna have a vigor buff on everybody else, not on the Bystander Hua Young, obviously. But this should still be okay. We can either go for an S3 and have it instantly be broken by this Kayron, or we can go for an S1. Let's go for an S1 here, see if we can provoke. Resist, burn and bleed damage increased by 50%. That's not really going to matter here. Bystander Hua Young's first target is definitely going to be Maid Chloe though. We're going to try to finish her off if possible. It's an S3. Okay, I'm hoping that the Hua Young counters at some point. Could be super nice, or not. It's okay. Guess we're not going to counter here. We might as well push up the Hua Young just to ensure that she gets a chance to go, yeah? Push her up here. Okay. We get to Soulburn. I'm gonna go ahead and Soulburn into the... Do we even finish off the Kairon here? I'm gonna Soulburn into the Maid Chloe. Let's just go ahead and do that. I'm gonna heal a lot from this. Yeah, getting rid of Maid Chloe is the main thing, because I don't want him to revive. Yeah, there we go. Easy peasy. Heal back up to full. And he's gonna hit the Hua Young here. Please, we need some counterattacks. Counterattacks would be amazing. I'm going to ooh, we can't provoke at all. Hitting Kairon is not gonna be worth it, so let's just go for this. Alright, do I want a defense buff here? Would I like to go for an S1? I will go for an S1. Let's see if the immunity on Zio fades away, right? Gonna counter us. He has a bit of damage. Let's see if Kairon decides to pop here. I don't think he will. Fallen Cecilia mitigates half the damage, right? Just gonna try to injury us down. It's fine. Go for some heals here. Easy. And Aram with the Bystander Hua Young is really nice because my Hua Young here... Oh, is he really? Wow. We're not going to counter. It's fine. Okay, he's going to keep hitting the Hua Young. It's all good. Are we in Sigurd range? Ooh, I don't know. Alright, I'd like to go for this, though. Hit right there is pretty good. We are not in Sigurd range. That kind of sucks. I'm hoping that we can heal. There we go. Decent. Let's see if he's gonna keep hitting Hua Young. Nope, he's gonna go for the Fallen Cecilia. I think he's really hoping for Kairon to come in with a kill. Alright, what is this Last Rider Crow on? 2 turns. Let's get rid of the Zio. It's kind of annoying. Alright, Bellion's gonna go... Bellion can go for an S3. Try to get some provokes or something going on here. Very nice. Ooh, he's on Crown of Glory, actually. I don't like that at all. He's on Crown of Glory. Kairon's gonna go here. He has full damage. And he's gonna rip it, though. Oh, Cecilia, come on now. Oh, good counter. Very good counter. I don't think it's gonna help me. Ooh, it's actually okay. We're okay. Don't S3. Bystander Hua Young has one more turn. Everyone's provoked here, which is not bad. I hit the Zio. Bystander Hua Young's all good. We should be able to heal up by hitting the Zio or the Last Rider Crow. I think we'll hit the Zio, just to get rid of him. He's the one dealing the most damage with his normal S1s, and Kairon, having used his skills already, is not going to be too big of a threat to me. Cutting it close though, everyone's kind of low on HP. Alright, I could go for a stun with Aram. Do I want to stun? I think so. Let's go ahead and stun the Last Rider Crow. I don't want him to go on the next turn. Beautiful. And we'll just go with the S1 here. On Zio. Good. Finished him off. Very nice. Bystander Hua Young gets to come in here. Let's go ahead and nuke this Kairon. Come on, guys. It's free real estate. I'm telling you. How do you have Bystander Hua Young and just lose RTA matches? She is the GOAT this season. Just look at that. What do? We literally drafted Bystander Hua Young, and my opponent still drafted more light units because light units are just that good, right? Kairon and Last Rider Crow are really strong into Bellion, and a lot of people have been building them up and using them to fight Bellion. Bellion's a very common pick this season because she directly counters Freerin. She's like one of the only units that directly counters Freerin. And so yeah, Last Rider Crow, fantastic. You saw the Crown of Glory as well as a really nice tech to control your opponent's souls, and it's really, really smart because that's one other way that you can kind of counteract a Freerin on the other side. There is a Soul Weaver artifact, I think it was Ning Ning's artifact from the Aspa collab, that also takes away souls as well. So these soul stripping artifacts are starting to see some play, which is pretty interesting, pretty cool. But you know what is not seeing enough play? Bystander Hua Young. Guys, why? Why would you not pick her? She's so free. Absolutely free. Okay, what do we got? Lady of the Scales and Harsetti. So I'm gonna go for a Bossarunga pick because my opponents typically tend to ban the Bossarunga to reach everybody else on my team. So by picking her early, I get free picks down here, and my opponent I mean, I'm just counterpicking my opponent, meanwhile they're focused on banning the boss Arunka. We could potentially be fighting a Rinnock here, which is okay. I can always bring in a Fallen Cecilia like I just did before. Maid Chloe is also fine, but my opponent's going to take the Maid instead. Again, perfectly fine. I think we'll just ban the... Oh, okay, this is a Bellion ban, I'm pretty sure, but we can still go Bystander Huayang. At some point, I could go... Actually, I'd rather just go Bystander Huayang now, and then go for the Bellion, yeah? Just go for Bystander Huayang, and then go for Bellion. Bellion ban protection, so Frieren is essentially, like, countered. Like, there's nothing she can do. I could go for a Rinnock as well. My opponent could go for a Rinnock here. Also fine. If my opponent does go for a Rinnock, we can bring out the Fallen Cecilia. We'll just go full tank down in that case. He is not going to go for a Sea Lilius. Probably going to bring in Argent Waves Huayang, and there you go. Kind of expected here. But we'll just go for the Rinnock in this case. I think that is perfectly fine. And what else would be pretty good into this team? Sea Lilius going for an S3, take an extra turn. We could technically come in here with a Bunny Dom, which is a pretty solid pick, but I'm scared my opponent's going to be attacking into the boss, or sorry, the Bystander Huayang. Who could be a decent pick in this case? Ooh, Lionheart Sermia seems pretty decent. Could go Lionheart Sermia, could go Bunny Dom. I'm gonna go... Is my Bunny Dom built? She is built. Not very well, but she's built. Let's go for the Bunny Dom. This way, Sea Lilius, if she has 3s, Bunny Dom protects everyone, and then Argent Waves Huayang can't do anything. I think the highest defense unit is Boss Arunka here. I don't think Huayang can reach that, even with her passive. Even if Boss Arunka's banned, I think Huayang has less defense than Bellion. I'm pretty sure. We'll see. We'll see how it plays out. I don't really care about which of them you're Tenebria here, but I think she's probably just the strongest pick out of everyone. Or I can ban this. Is he gonna ban Rinnock? I think he's banning Rinnock, right? No, but then what's he gonna do into the rest of my team? I think I banned Maid Chloe. He's gonna ban Rinnock. Yeah, I do this. Yeah, he bans Rinnock. Yeah, this is fine. Wait, that's pretty good. Okay, Boss Arunka's gonna do some shenanigans. I think we'll be fine. If Huayang goes for anyone that's not my Huayang, which should be Boss Arunka, it will trigger my Bystander Huayang, and she has a, what, 1 in 2 chance of hitting a light unit and one-shotting them? Anyway, let's see what happens. If he has 3s, we get a skill null on everybody except the Bystander Huayang anyway, which he's gonna do. He wants to push us all back, that's fine. All good. So there we go, do some damage. Ooh, there we go. Can we pop anybody here? Ooh, we get a one-shot. Any unit's a good hit. Beautiful stuff. Yeah, there we go. Got the skill null on everybody as well. Bellion has super high resist. I don't think Tenebria can debuff her. And Huayang is, well, not gonna care. Oh, beautiful. Oh, look at that. We got a heal there too. Frieren's gonna come in. She's gonna S3. If we can counter the Frieren, that'd be great. Bellion and Huayang, come on. Oh, so good, so good. There we go. Beautiful heal. Alright, Boss Arunka did her job, which was kind of tank for the team. He's gonna S3. We're not gonna care. Bystander Huayang's going next anyway, right? Yeah, there we go. Oh, he does actually stop us there. I could S3 here. I should just heal onto this Frieren. Yeah, I'm just gonna heal onto the Frieren. I wish I could have killed there. I mean, I guess I could have let Bunny Dom do this. I could have hit the Tenebria and let Bunny Dom kill the Frieren. But this will give me the most heal. And then I could also just go for an S3. So let's do that. There's no reason for me to S1 there, right? Good heal. And I'm a little bit worried about the Argent Waves Huayang potentially killing us with a dual attack. Oh, he does kill us with a dual attack. Okay, well, anyway, I'm just gonna go for this. Hua Young did so much there. So did my opponents, but you can try to rupture us here. He is gonna... Oh wow, this Tenebria has a lot of effectiveness. A lot of effectiveness. Can we sleep? That'd be great. Oh, very nice. Yeah, as of right now, I mean, this Tenebria really can't do all that much. There's no point in me going for an S3 right now, because I'm still blocked. I think I'd rather just sleep here. There we go. And then I will provoke with Rebellion. This is the best course of action. I'll provoke with Rebellion. Tenebria can't do anything here. Then I'll S3 with the Bunny Dom. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, now I S3. Get rid of the Rupture. Get the heal. Get the barrier. Turn cycle Rebellion. Get the attack buff as well. Again, all this made possible. All of this made possible by our beautiful bystander Hua Young, guys. Okay, he has the ability to S3, and he dispels 2 buffs, so he can't get rid of everything. Come on, Bellion, don't do it. Don't fall for it. Oh, okay. Well, we put her to sleep, so she loses a turn, Bellion loses her turn. Alright, can we put to sleep again? So you can't kill the Bunny, he's just gonna slowly lose health. Bunny Dom's gonna slowly just heal. Resist on Bunny Dom, not on the Bellion though. Nice, finally getting some counters, beautiful. Strip the stealth, beautiful. We can't have our AoE damage anymore. He really wants to kill the Bunny Dom, not gonna work. Let's just go for an S3. Okay. The Doctor's Bag. Alright, very nice. Let's go for a Soul Burn here. There we go. Stripped. Let's go for some... yeah, there you go. The decrease hit chance, huge. The minus speed, also huge. And there you go. Got the sleep. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way he was going to do this. Honestly, I think I misplayed earlier. Bystander Hua Young should have nuked the Tenebria, and then my Bunny Dom could have come in and finished off the Freerin. It would have sucked if Bunny Dom somehow didn't have enough damage, but seeing as it was Freerin, I think we would have been okay. Legitimately, I think we would have been okay. She's so squishy. I don't know. Sometimes I don't want to risk it. I know. Probably should have just trusted. I should have just trusted. Anyway, this guy's a Warlord player with Bystander Hua Young as his profile picture, profile banner. A little bit spooked because I don't want my opponent to take my trump card here for this season. So let's ban the Setsuka and the Ahmed. Banning Setsuka, guys, so good if you're trying to use Bystander Hua Young, because Setsuka directly just screws you over. Every time you S3 or whatever, there's a 30% chance your opponent's gonna dodge, and you don't want that. So anyway, we get a first pick, no Rinnock, no Lady of the Scales, Boss Arunka, easy, free pickings, and again, guys, my opponents almost always ban the Boss Arunka here, so we should be okay. Now, Bellion getting picked up is a bit of a issue, however, we do have Bystander Hua Young. Again, we have Bystander Hua Young. We can go for Numu Luna here, we can seal, we can go for the Bystander Hua Young here to nuke the Bellion, potentially. We can also go for LRK, is a fantastic option against Bellion. We can go for MLK-Ron, also a fantastic option against the Bellion, and also really good into the Freerin. So we'll see. How is he going to do this? We're going to go MLK-Ron. He can go for, what, Argent Waves Hua Young? That's typically what people go with the Sea Lilius. No, Infinite Horizon the Kate. Actually, whoa, not going for Maid Chloe. Is that kind of a throw here for my opponent? MLK-Ron's so good right now. So good right now. We can go MLK-Ron. Who else is really decent here into this Freerin? I guess Carrot is pretty good, right? We can go Carrot for sure. My Carrot's always built. Could easily go for a Carrot here. Yeah, my Carrot's always built. Could go for her. What is a defense rule? Okay, so we can go for Researcher Carrot, and we'll also go for the Twisted Eidolon Kayron. The Carrot's really good into Freerin, because you can easily stack some burns and stuff there, so we'll get rid of the Straze. There's no reason to let that through, ever. And so yeah, Friren's the only DPS, bans the Kron. We get New Moon Luna. Bystander Hua-Young's here, Carrot's here. Boss Arunka in the front line, so he's not going to ban that. Yeah, that Kron would have absolutely destroyed him. But Boss Arunka can still do a lot of damage into this Frieren, right? Even with her, even with this defensive magic, should be okay. Ooh, only 15 souls? I mean, see, Lilia's about to give some more souls, but still. Yikes. There you go, and now he's at 20 souls. Okay, so he must have imprinted this a few times, so it's not max imprint into here. He does have a defense break on the Boss Arunka, but again, this is good. He has, what, 3 light units, right? If Frieren rips this S3 and doesn't kill my boss, or doesn't kill my bystander Hua-Young, I think we're good. But I don't know, this is a vigor buff, attack buff Frieren into a defense broken team. Oh yeah, okay, no, this is fine. Good counter, but we also get a proc. Please finish off the Bellion or something. Would be huge. Oh, beautiful. Into the Acades is beautiful, guys. Let's go for an S3 here with New Moon Luna. If I can seal this Frieren, that is all I need. Bystander Hua-Young nice and healthy right now. Yeah, there we go. Sealed everybody, actually. Hang on, if Hua-Young can just counter somewhere. Uh-oh, is Carrot gonna go down? Carrot's gonna go down. Ooh, it's just Hua-Young left. Okay, well, let's go for this. Finish off the Frieren. Get some healing going. Boom, very nice. Good Sigurd Scythe heal. Sweet Miracle Sea Lilius. Can I counter at some point? There we go. Beautiful. Gaining that combat readiness. Bellion's gonna go. If I can just counter this, I think I'd be set. Is he gonna... Ooh, he's gonna hit us twice. No counter there. Potential counter here. Nope, no counter there. Ooh. Is that... Ooh, that's gonna suck. Is he gonna get us there? Oh no! Alright. It's about time that we lost to a guy who at least, let's be honest here, respects the bystander Hua-Young there with his profile banner. This guy knows what he's doing. Unfortunately, couldn't clutch that one out there. It's fine. I think what I need to do with my Carrot, because she really didn't do that much with burns, I need to build a Carrot that has way more effectiveness. If you guys remember my video posted a few days ago against Tsu, he had a really nice Carrot, and it would have been super nice here, right? Could have easily finished off some units. But I do need to change her build up. More effectiveness, more attack, a little bit less bulk, especially that defense. It's a little bit too high. But you know what, guys? With that being said, I'm doing pretty good right now. Climbing up that win rate, boosting it up. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.